It is Tuesday, March 24th, and we were these guys a few minutes ago. We had a great joke today in the clubhouse, and welcome is DTSK, the up and coming artist. I promised you would be here today. I just had a great conversation before starting the show. Now, to get to the interview that I promised you, and after the interview, I have a few comments and a few shout outs to some followers of mine and a few comments on the city council, which DTSK will be leaving us. We are not going to get this up and coming artist involved in politics. So, first off, DTSK, let the viewers know who you are and how you came about the name DTSK. I know him by Devo, good personal friend prior to him becoming up and coming artist. How did you come up with this name?
Okay, so first I'm DTSK. I'm an up and coming artist. Okay, so first my name was Devo the Sauce Kid. I was in this group called YSK, with me, Charlo, Aaron. But I did the name for a couple years, well, like a year or so, and then I was like, it's just too long, and I feel like DTSK would be more marketable for merch or like the cards or just like anything. So I just changed it, I just shortened it. It's the same thing, but just
Okay.
DTSK.
Right. Okay, now, was this a passion of yours through high school, growing up? I mean, who did you idolize? I mean, or is this something that one day you woke up and said, "Hey, like, look, I love music."
No, I loved music forever. It's always this is somebody who I also idolized. Michael Jackson. Oh my
Everybody
God,
knows Michael Jackson. I like Michael Jackson. There's nobody can dance like Michael Jackson. I'm sorry.
he really changed the culture and the history with
Oh,
his music. So I've always looked up to him. But my grandfather was in a band with his brothers called Os 10. So
never heard of him. Never heard of him. Maybe
they
some of
were
the viewers out there, older viewers, might have.
so they sang, and I've just always had like music around me, music in my family, going to church, choir,
Well, church,
music,
yeah.
so yeah, I've always just loved music. Music's always been a
Well,
passion. I
good.
just never knew how to really step out of my comfort zone until recently.
Well, I'll tell you what, the video I posted to the viewers last night, and the viewers that saw of the different shows that you've been in, it looks like you're in your comfort zone on the stage. I mean, now, when you go on the stage, you nervous?
Oh, of course. I'm always
I
nervous
mean,
right
it
before.
doesn't look like
Well,
it to us
okay.
viewers. It looks like you own the stage when you go out there. I mean, you're dancing around, you're getting involved with the crowd, you're handing the mic out there. I mean, you don't look nervous to us.
Yeah. So whenever I first get there, I always want to know when I perform. That way, I prep my mind, I prep my stomach, just for the butterflies and all
Right.
that you get. And I just really think and calm my mind down and see how there's ways I can connect to the crowd to make them leave and be like, oh, this is one of the best performances I saw, or this is the best performance I saw. So I really go out there and give it my all. Obviously, you're gonna mess up. It it's part of the game,
You got to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to live and learn.
But
Okay. Well, let's jump up to real quick what I advertised for, Pittsburgh Hendy. I don't know him personally, never got to shake his hand and meet him one on one. Okay, we've communicated a few times. I promoted his shows, especially for you, knowing you personally, knowing your talent, and he gave you a great opportunity to go on this tour recently. You talk highly about him. Now, let's go and skip right up to right now in your career and where you're pursuing. How was Baltimore?
Okay. First things first. Shout out Pittsburgh Hendy. He's a great fucking guy. I spent we were gone for like 4 or 5 days. I don't know. Maybe 4 or 3 days, whatever. But I've got to bond with him and talk to him over the past couple of days that we stayed in Baltimore and Philly, and amazing guy. He's really someone that puts on for the artists.
Right.
Local artists, like any local artist out there that's trying to get more shows, trying to get their name known in other cities and all that, I would tap in with Pittsburgh Hendy because he's giving out crazy opportunities. He has been giving out crazy opportunities. And people just don't realize it until they take that risk and the opportunity to see it. So there's that. But Baltimore, it was it was amazing. I loved Baltimore. I loved Baltimore and Philly, but Baltimore, uh, I've been there whenever I was a kid, but it was like a new part of Baltimore, so I got to experience more of
Now,
Baltimore.
was the show really, the crowd really engaging with all the artists?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
It was amazing turnout. Like I said, Hendy made sure that these shows we're doing are going to be, you know, one of the most amazing
Now you
shows
see
we've ever did,
yourself
and
going
Hendy did that.
back,
Oh
if
yeah,
ever offered?
yeah. I would love to. I would love to go back.
Good, good. Now, Philadelphia,
Oh,
same
Philadelphia,
thing?
same thing. Philadelphia was amazing. The people were there. I loved the culture, the people, just everybody there was amazing. Plus their football team's my favorite.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say that we had that conversation before the show here
yeah,
that you're a big Philadelphia Eagles fan. We saw the jersey now.
yep.
I mean, come on, you were bouncing around the stage, you were representing. I mean, the crowd had to engage with that too.
Oh, they. Whenever I first got on there, we call him. I want to Sweater Bob. Sweater Bob.
Oh God, Sweater!
Uh,
Why does it always got to be Bob? Every TV show, the killer's Bob,
but
the bad guy's Bob. Now we
yeah,
got Sweater Bob in a
I
crowd.
want to say that's what Hendy calls him, but I just call him Bob. Uh, but he's like, oh, you need to take that Eagles jersey off, and I was like, nah, fly Eagles fly. You know, I had to talk my talk before I got on and performed, but it was
Well, it's nice to see you
amazing.
engage one on one with the crowd too, and
Yeah.
I'm sure they appreciate that you don't feel you're better than them as an artist. You
No.
will get down, walk, and talk with the crowd, engage with the crowd, and I'm sure they appreciate that because some artists they stay away from the crowd. I'm up here on stage, you're down there. You get down and engage with the crowd, like coming here today. You didn't mind. You were willing to do with an interview. I have a small website on Facebook, Instagram, and everything else, but you were willing to come to do an interview with me after being on tour.
Mm.
And now, next weekend, you're going to be in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this
Here we
Friday.
go. Here we go again.
This
You're
Friday.
on the road again. And then, and I'm going to let the viewers know, you got a little piece of information while you were in Philadelphia after you performed.
Yeah, I did.
And would you like to tell the crowd what big announcement that you got told?
Okay, so not only does Hendy give out these opportunities, he gives out even more opportunities because you took the risk and came out and gave it your all. Baltimore, I gave it my all. Then Philly, we were at the show. I performed, gave it my all once again. Then after my set, Hendy told me to stay on the stage, and he announced that I got first place in Baltimore.
Now that had to be a big opportunity and being announced in front of the crowd.
Yeah, it was actually really amazing that he did that. Because a lot of people, when they did that, they would have pulled me to the side, you know, off the stage and said, "Oh, you won, by the way." But no, like he takes pride in what he does, and that's why he's a good dude.
Oh, I read a lot of his
good
material. I read a lot of his material.
Yeah.
I see him posting all the time. That's why I started engaging with him by word of mouth advertisement. You started saying, "Hey, Bob, you know, to increase your views on YouTube and increase your Facebook stuff." He's a good guy to try to engage with, which I've stepped out. He accepted me. He started, you know, looking at my page and everything else. And this is one guy I feel is trying to help these local artists. He didn't make a success and then step away. He's trying to bring people with him, be a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what more people need in this world is mentors.
Yeah.
You know, don't go succeed and forget where you came from. And that's what I feel that a lot needs to be done more in this country. And that's another story for another time,
Yeah.
okay? But in your case, he looked at you, an up and coming artist, and said, I can help him. I can lead him. I see something in him. And he took that upon himself to reach out to you. And you accepted. And look where you are today.
Right.
And I could say thank you because knowing you personally, other than professionally, I can thank him myself. So now the big choice is you won. Where are you going to go?
Just I want to say he said it depends which one he books first, but it could be L.A. or Atlanta.
Okay, now have you been to either of those places before?
Okay, so my first out of town performance was,
Yes, we smoke here at the clubhouse, by the way.
Yeah, our first out of town performance. Besides, Pittsburgh, I'm talking about like out of state.
Right.
Not
We know
out
you've
of
been to
town, but out of
Pittsburgh. I know
state.
you've
Yeah.
been to Butler.
Was Atlanta, and he gave me the opportunity. I wasn't even on the show when he gave me the opportunity. He announced it because he had a March Madness little tournament, but it was like 4 artists instead of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
So an artist does a song, the other artist does a song. Whoever the crowd or the judges think was better, they win.
Right.
But yeah, I was there to support Beamer and just support him and the show and the movement and the opportunities that he was given. But he said something about Atlanta, and I, not pulled him to the side, but I went up to him and asked him like, how can I do this? How can I go to Atlanta? He told me, and I made it happen. So me and B. Murr, Stacy, and Carissa, we all went to Atlanta, and we all performed. Well, me and B. Murr performed.
Yeah, which you can check all that out on my YouTube channel. Well, that's great. So you've already been to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So LA would be a nice pick. New venue, new crowd. Get another way to get your name out there. That's how I feel. But we'll see how it goes.
I would love to go to LA. Because, man, I just heard like it's just so fun in LA. Not only that, but like I've never been there. New experience.
New experience.
Like you said, new venue, new people.
Yeah, new venue,
crowd.
New people.
And I'm sure people down there love music because, I mean, everywhere you go, there's music playing. But yeah, I would love to go down there. And before I go down there, I'm gonna have to make some like CDs and some shirts or something.
Right. Well, that was gonna be my next question. Now you won this, award or however you want to call it. This opportunity, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great opportunity.
If you get to choose when and where and whenever the date's going to be, I'm sure he'll let you know. Are you going to have a new song? You're going to say, here I am, LA. Here I am, Atlanta. Here's a new song. I mean, just for this special moment. I mean, this is a special moment. You won first place. It might be an opportunity to say, or maybe some new merchandise, maybe a new song. What do you think?
I think they deserve it. I think so. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't see why not. I love dropping music and getting people's reactions and like them letting me know, like even just like, hey, like this is what you could have did better on this, or hey, this is a really good song. Like it doesn't matter to me because this is what I love doing. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna perfect it until I'm the greatest to ever do it.
There you go. I love it. Now, would you like to do a shot?
I would love to do a shot.
I feel a little parched myself. How about you?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Ad break, Fireball.
There you go. At the clubhouse, that's what we drink. So, we're going to have a shot of Fireball. We're going to take a moment. Would you like to give any special shout-outs to anybody? While we're sitting here, I'm going to pour a shot.
Honestly, yes, I would.
Go right ahead.
Shout out to everybody that we was on tour with. Cartoons, my motherfucking brother, Stray, my motherfucking brother, Hendy, Mindy, Oceana, I hope I said that right. Hold on, I'm gonna get it. LR, Freya, Am the Goddess, Sweater Bob, or Bob, just everybody else who performed in the other cities too. Y'all was amazing. I'm glad I got to experience y'all's little side and story through y'all's music. It was amazing. Like I wouldn't trade it in for anything else because this is what I want to do with life. Like I want to be on the road. I want to go perform everywhere. I want that to be my job. So just thank you, Hendy, once again. It means a lot to me.
Well, that's good. Now, another thing I like to bring up, and I really know you're going to wonder. How about I give a shout out to one person that hasn't been around in a while? Where is Beamer the ET been?
Oh, he's just kind of bit of
He's
a...
in some of your videos. I want to give him a shout out because
yeah,
today on TikTok, Beamer has his own podcast. And Beamer the ET, I'm going to ask, where are you at, son?
Oh, Beamer,
I want to know where he's been. I haven't heard from Beamer in a while.
he's been cooking. He's been cooking up for a while.
I mean, I want to hear some new music from Beamer.
Yeah, he cooking Spiritual Journey.
Oh,
let's
there
say
you
that.
go.
Spiritual Journey, just like
Well,
everybody
maybe
else
I'll
has
see
been
some
on.
new music out of him too, because I'd love to have him come down here to the clubhouse.
We all.
I know he's looking forward to this video. He did send me a message, so we have been talking. Not as much, you know. And I was wondering where he'd been, but he did send me, hey, I want to see this video. Send it to me. So, Beamer, you'll get the video. You just got the invite. Let me see if I hear from you when you get it. Let's do this shot. What do you say?
Also, yeah, shout out fucking Beamer the ET, my motherfucking brother.
Yeah, where is Beamer?
We've been doing this shit forever, I feel like.
Yeah,
we've been doing this together.
You know, he didn't think we was going to mention him. I know he did, nah.
Also, long live my brother Shelby. We just got the news a couple of days ago that he passed. So we're about to do the shot for you. I love you, brother. I'll see you soon. Well, not soon, but I'll see you again. Yeah, so let's do this.
Yes. There we go. Now, before we end this nice interview, and want to thank you for also coming in today, answering a few of our questions, giving me this opportunity, is Fireball. Always a good thing to have at the clubhouse. This is all we drink here. A big shout out to Fireball. Big shout out to Celsius. This is all controversial bee drinks. Now, thank you very much for giving me your time.
Yeah, I can go on.
I really appreciate it. Don't worry, you'll be back. You'll be back. You've always been part of the clubhouse. You're always behind the scenes. And trust me, guys, he's always around. He's always behind the scenes. But with Controversial B, he has his music. I have my controversy. We keep it separate. Remember that.
Yep.
So, as I always say, we're done with the interview. So, Mr. DTSK, we have things to talk about before I get to the next part of my show.
That was easy.
There you go. That was easy.
I go by the name of DTSK. Thank you for having me here.
Always.
I love the experience. We should do a longer one next time because it's been really fun. I like talking to you.
It's got to be longer. We always have a good time.
But if you guys want, my social media is DTSK is lame. That's Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat, whatever you use. And my music platforms is DTSK. So if you ever want to listen to music, my music or whatever, yeah, it's there. Sorry guys, I'm not used to this talking shit.
Oh, come on. Oh, maybe we should have you singing next time. What do you think? Would you have you singing next time?
I don't know. Maybe one day we'll do something in the studio, something different where nobody has it. We'll like set up a day where I go to the studio. We'll do like an interview / studio session behind the scenes.
There you go. Well, you could always check out our Facebook page at ClubHouse X. You can always check out our YouTube channel, our TikTok, and our Instagram. Everything's there. Our YouTube channel has a few of your videos in it, which includes Blue Boy and Beamer, of course, since he's on his journey right now. And you have a bunch of my controversial bee videos. So, next time, check them out. You never know what you might see. But I have to ask you to go. We're going to continue this with some other shout outs to a few other people.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it.